我是一个算是比较害羞的人，那我就开始折气球，那折出兴趣来，认识了更多的朋友。
I'm writing a paper on disrupted identity. Simply put, it's when an ordered and predictable life gets thrown into chaos through, quite frankly, anything.
That spirit animal is definitely a bear.
But a hibernating bear.
Like a bear that's just lazy and just wants to chill and eat and
play video games.
Yeah, play video games.
我是一个算是比较害羞的人，那本来我自己念完研究所就想说从事历史的相关的工作，但是我觉得说人生如果一直这样子实在太无聊了。
叉子样啊！啊，你想要什么武器？
那我就开始折气球，那折出兴趣来，认识了更多的朋友。
你看得出来是什么武器吗？
那后来因为做这一行，你接触了小朋友，你可能要带领他做活动，你可能要在台上表演，你可能要一次面对一大群人，这样一次一次下来以后，我发现这件事情没有那么讨厌，相反的还值得开心。
开大！
哇，所以你是专业折气球？
对，我有在那个 LNS 的那个区域联赛折啊。
有我看过。好像有看过，是不是季后赛吗？
对，
这个是都有先学过，还是现场
选的？
哇，这比较像巴龙的那个，这比较像巴龙的那个触手。
谢谢。
不会，
真的假的？
还有一个是谁？
那我们要吗？等一下，拜拜。
好，拜拜。
有一个小弟弟就跟着妈妈过来，然后呢，他就跟我说，他想要点一个气球。那他跟我说，他想要李欣，然后他说我有没有听错？小学的小男生想要英雄联盟的角色，于是我就跟他说，那我做李欣的拳霸造型给你好不好？因为做了李欣以后，我觉得哇，自信心大增，决定要做更多的角色。但是因为这些东西都要做很久，所以唢呐大概要2到3小时吧。气球放气就是这样，的啊，那气球爆炸就砰一声，屌！但是我现在已经很少爆掉了，对，技巧变好了。那我觉得做气球，这个气球这个作品好不好，原因就是你爱不爱它。当然，客户可能有时候传一个图片叫我来做，那当然我做得出来，可是我觉得那个没有灵魂的。我做出来一个我会很满意，而不是说应付交差了事，而是哇，这个好棒，我一定要这种感觉。因为我觉得气球本身就是一件开心的事情嘛。对啊，你打英雄联盟也是一件开心的事情。合在一起，当然就是开心的事情。
My name's Rodger. I'm a senior at a university up in the Pacific Northwest. I climb, I read, I play League of Legends. I do all sorts of things, but the things I do aren't who I am. So who am I? Well, we'll get to that. For me, League of Legends was like a PB for my own identity. So when I heard about a chance for players to share their stories, I knew I wanted to tell mine. As part of my senior thesis, I'm writing a paper on disrupted identity and how an online community such as League of Legends can interact with one's identity. disrupted identity is it's like if everyone's a ball of clay, then the disruptions are like the bumps and depressions that mold us different from other clay balls. Simply put, it's when an ordered and predictable life gets thrown into chaos through, quite frankly, anything. On a micro scale, we can talk about that mid laner who DC'd, throwing your game. That's a disruption in the game itself. The disruption I'm looking for lies within the lives and the identity of others. I recorded audio with people to see if League had an impact. My thesis is about their answers, but it's kind of about me. I did dozens of interviews and heard all sorts of stories. I started almost all of them the same way.
Well, first, you want to introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Grace. I'm 5'2.5", 2.5 inches, yes. I have dark brown eyes and dark brown hair.
Almost everyone starts off talking about what they are.
So, if I describe myself that way...
You're wearing a plaid shirt.
I'm white.
You have, short, blondish hair.
Reddish brown hair.
You're very, color matching today.
I'd like to say I'm funny too, but who knows?
I am a very over-the-top, extroverted, tall person.
Physically, I am pretty short, so I'm like 5'6" and like 130 pounds, pretty just slim.
Using these normative shorthands, I'm white, I'm straight, I'm funny, can make us more susceptible to disruptions because we don't anticipate something chaotic happening. It's like when you're a support main, you identify as support, you expect to pretty much always get support, but then new champ select throws you into mid. When I'm listening to their stories, I'm also making sense of them. Metaphors help me understand what I'm hearing. They help me shape it into part of my own thesis. Once we go beyond the basics, the physical stuff, they share more about the deeper parts of their identity, even revealing the disruptions helping shape it. I spoke with Grace. Being a girl online comes with certain disruptions.
Although, I'm comfortable with, revealing my pictures online or, saying I'm a girl, if I say, I'm a girl every time, I might attract, attention that I don't want.
Being a girl has an impact on how other gamers identify Grace, how Grace identifies herself, and even behaves. To say that these disruptions, the things that make us feel different, don't impact our identity is naive.
Yeah, I have a visual disability. It's not your typical visual disability. I have double vision.
When Aaron was 12 years old, he was diagnosed with brain cancer on his optic nerve.
I am 26 now.
26?
Yeah, I've lived over half my life with double vision. I mean, it's who I am. I'll never not see double, and I'm okay with that.
As the people I interview become more comfortable, we talk more about how League impacts their identities, like how they can be themselves without feeling disrupted.
Do you think that being a girl matters when you're playing League of Legends?
No, I don't think so. Because gender, really doesn't matter. It's just, your ability to do well. That's not, a gender-specific thing. And I feel like people, forget about who they are, physically, and just, they become their character in game.
I say for me, people like me who aren't really that social, it's great. Some of these people that have never met me probably could tell you more about me than the people that are seeing me face to face every day of my life.
I wonder sometimes what it means that my friends online know so much more about me than my own family. As I listen to these interviews, I stumble across my talk with Sky. I'd hoped he would talk about his own disrupted identity, but we ended up talking about champion fanfiction instead.
It was really the voice that made me feel that he might be a homosexual.
I have a quick question for you. Do I sound gay?
No, you don't sound gay. You sound like somebody who has a pantry, who has gravy with their Thanksgiving dinner. You sound very white, and that's okay, but not gay.
Yeah, okay, but I am gay, and...
Are you?
Oh, by the way, I'm gay.
Yeah.
Hey!
But only when it doesn't hurt me to be. I'm listening for everybody's stories, But really, I'm looking for people like me, finding themselves on the internet. League of Legends was a space where I could be anything. And unlike my offline life, I just decided to be me. Some stories will have happy endings, right?
I'm an open book. I have nothing to hide because I feel like my story in general is a really good story because, I mean, like I was 12 years old and I beat cancer. I told you it changed who I was. I was a jerk, I was a bully, and turned me into a giant softie. I really enjoy making sure people are happy. Words are really difficult right now. I'm sorry.
The massive disruption of the cancer on Aaron's identity changed him in a meaningful way, changed how he saw the world. When it comes to my own disrupted identity, I'm learning more even as I'm listening to the other stories. And it's hard. So, I'm gay, like I said. Most people that know me know. Everyone online knows. But my parents don't know.
Oh, man. You look really worried about that.
I'm pretty worried about it.
Are you getting emotional?
I'm always emotional.
Yeah.
Through these interviews, this journey, I've come to realize I need to find a way to mediate my own disruptions.
No matter what, you should know, League of Legends community, me, everyone, all these gamers, we have your back. That's who we are, you know?
It's really comforting.
Genuinely.
Right now, my identity is an online identity, a League identity, where it isn't a disruption. So who am I? It's not what I am or what I was supposed to be, but what my experiences have been, who I am online, and hopefully offline.
The thing about Matt is that
the best part about Matt is, like, I don't know how to explain it.
I guess we're best friends.
I'd consider Matt a best friend.
Like, literally best friends.
Matt's spirit animal is definitely a bear.
But a hibernating bear.
Not like an active bear, like
a koala bear. That's what it is.
I think a panda bear would be more fit because it's bigger.
That's true. Yeah, let's do panda bear.
Like a bear that's just lazy and just wants to chill and eat and
play video games.
Yeah, play video games.
He's had the same computer for like, I don't know, 200 years. It would overheat and then just give up.
No, it would make like a weird, creepy noise. You remember?
Yeah.
And then it'd kill.
It got worse and worse to a point where he was like, when a team fight happened, his FPS would go to like 2. Be like, oh boy, here comes the slideshow.
He'd be like, all right, I'm gonna do the combo. And he would say, like, I'm gonna do the combo like I can actually see what's going on. So he'd be like, WQR.
Did I hit it?
Did I hit it?
Did I hit it?
It got to a point, he was like, I can't play League with you, Chris. Like, we're just gonna lose. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Like, I don't want to bring your LP down. I can't even play Hearthstone. The FPS was so bad on that laptop that he couldn't even play Hearthstone at the lowest graphics settings. Like, it was so bad.
I don't think it ever actually stopped us from playing with him.
The only thing that stopped us from playing was when he would get off.
Because it would be like, hey Matt, play with us. He's like, you know, you don't understand. My computer will not even open the client. And I'm like, I don't care. And he's like, no, you don't understand. The reason why, like, we wanted him to play with us was because, like, we just missed playing League with him.
We missed his presence. He got left behind computer-wise, like, because he just didn't have the money to buy one. I was like, okay, I gotta do something about this. I was like, I'm gonna get him a graphics card or something for his birthday. And then I told Esteban. And Esteban was like, well, why don't we just all do that?
Why don't we just get him the whole thing? Like, why don't we just ask everybody to pitch in and just get him the whole computer?
Esteban brought all the parts to my house. I built it. And then the next day they were like, we're gonna come by at this time, make sure it's ready.
Matt's birthday. The day of his birthday, the computer was at Mason's house. So that day was kind of a mess, because of course we were with Matt the entire time. So we had to figure out how are we going to get away from Matt to drive to his house to set up the computer and then meet him at the restaurant.
The hard part was getting him away.
Yeah, and we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go pick up Mason. Matt was like, what, can I come with you? I was like, no, you need to go get the table. We picked up Mason, got the computer, and drove to Matt's house. And the entire time he was like, you know, where are you guys? What's going on?
Bro, where are you at? Where are you? I told them
that Mason was in a ranked game. So we were like, oh, we have to wait for Mason to finish his game.
We had to completely set up the entire computer. Like, it needed to be ready to go. So we had to set everything up.
We were like, okay, we gotta go. After the restaurant, we all went back to his house.
And like, he got in my car and everybody's like, okay, we'll see you at Matt's house, we'll see you at Matt's house. And he's just like,
why is everybody coming?
We got there at the same time. He pulls out his phone and Matt's like, why are you filming this? And then we're like, just go in there. And we like open the door and like kind of shove him in.
Shove him in, get in there. What is that? What is this?
What does it look like, motherfucker?
Don't give me a computer.
Yeah.
I'm so crying. Was this you? Who did this? It was all of us. We all put in.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a little choked up when I saw Matt crying.
It's like a big grizzly bear breaking down in front of you.
Koala bear.
Picking panda, right? Are you picking panda?
Yeah, it's a panda. No, it's a panda.
It's a panda.
Dude, we love you, man.
Dude, come here.
Matt, come here.
Thank you, guys.
Dude, we fucking love you so much, man.
Come on, go turn it on. I want to see you go turn it on.
Yeah, go turn it on, man.